From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Bradley's forecast.
All right, well, summer-like humidity is going to be on full display across Acadiana, not only through the course of the weekend, but it looks like the entirety of the 10-day forecast. So buckle in. Looks like we're turning the page to more of a summertime pattern. Some rain chances tomorrow, not a washout. Looks even a little bit drier, though, as we head into Sunday. So here's a satellite radar composite. Again, quiet currently here in Acadiana, fair to partly cloudy skies, but notice the showers and storms out into Texas. And we saw this dance going back to last night where a complex of storms actually held together, impacted portions of St. Landry Parish first thing this morning. Could it happen again tonight? I think it's possible, at least for some of you in Acadiana, so don't be surprised if we wake up to at least some isolated shower activity somewhere in the viewing area first thing in the morning. Again, if this complex is able to hold together as it pushes southeastward. But overall, again, southerly winds in place, locking in that humidity. That's the way it's going to go over the next several days. Power Doppler 3 is relatively quiet, so most of the night, not a whole lot going on. Mild and muggy conditions, low to mid 70s only for those lows. And notice the graph model picking up on at least some of that complex of shower and storm activity trying to push through Acadiana first thing in the morning. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Not a guarantee, as I showed you with the HER model, it was showing nothing in the morning. Nonetheless, partly to mostly cloudy through the midday hours. Now, as we head into the afternoon, looks like a mesoscale convective complex is going to develop over towards southeastern Louisiana. So this is where the greatest coverage of storms likely setting up, at least through the early parts of the afternoon. But I think we'll start to see outflow boundaries from those storms helping to ignite additional activity across Acadiana late tomorrow afternoon going into tomorrow evening, but still not everyone necessarily getting wet. Again, these storms look to be more so on a scattered basis, so rain chances will sit at around 50 to 60%. We're going to have sufficient low-level moisture in place, so any storms that are able to get going tomorrow afternoon will have the possibility to put down a decent amount of rainfall in a pretty short period of time. Otherwise, we're warm and muggy, mid to upper 80s. Heat index values will be sitting right around 90 degrees. Low to mid 70s is where we'll start Sunday, and we'll call it a partly cloudy sky into Sunday afternoon. Notice not as much in the way of shower and storm activity, so rain chances lowered to around 20%, but the heat stays on mid to upper 80s into Sunday afternoon. Now, through the majority of next week, little change in the pattern. It's going to be a summer-like pattern indeed, with southerly winds continuing to bring in that Gulf moisture, so the humidity stays with us, and also scattered daily daytime showers and storms, again, remaining possible. Looks like rain chances easily 50 to 60% on any given day through next week, although no particular day looks like a washout. Mild and muggy tonight, again, low to mid 70s. That's where we'll start the day tomorrow. Notice the model picking up on some areas. Could see an isolated thunder shower or two, and then into the afternoon, low to mid 80s with scattered storms possible, and then low to mid 70s is where we'll start Sunday, and then most of us pushing well into the mid and upper 80s Sunday afternoon under a partly cloudy sky. As far as the winds, again, they're going to stay pretty much locked in out of the south. Tomorrow we'll say 6 to 12 miles per hour, and again we're looking at southerly winds at least for the next 7 to 10 days. 74 is your projected low tonight. Plenty of clouds arriving later on tonight. Light breeze out there, so that's going to keep any sort of fog at bay. And then for tomorrow, again, we'll be monitoring those complex of storms out in Texas, see if they can hold together first thing in the morning. Otherwise, partly to mostly cloudy through the midday hours, but then as the afternoon wears on, especially into tomorrow evening, we could see another round of some scattered showers and storms. Rain chances 50 to 60%, 85 the projected high. Rain chances down on Sunday, but as we head through the entirety of next week, even into the following weekend, guys, stays warm, it stays muggy with daily rain chances in the forecast.
Bear of good news right here.
I'm full of it.
All right. Thanks, Bradley.